Yokoso and välkommen. Yes, it's me. You're here to see this here role. But, you know, the hearts of millions I have not stole. Sandy Shoal. So let's go ahead and get into this. We are gonna be rolling. Yes. I had 15 left over because I actually ended up buying too many during the last Gusser. So I had this 15 left over. And I bet you're thinking banana bread. And I mean, yeah, you're right. But we're gonna be listening to. Let's listen to Green Hill by Strawberry Machine featuring Sonic Berry Favor. Or Favor, because they're spelling favor with a U. Same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Let's actually do this. Yoink. Oop, restart. I'm gonna die on this hill. Caster? Oop, nope, an archer. Ruben. Ruben from Hood. Oh, I thought it's dive into the night, but it's the sky. Is it Robin again? Let's go! Berserker? Oh, Moonsancer? NP2 Summer BB? Man. And not even the cool Summer BB. But like, the Summer BB whomst wears a hat. Oh, there's a Berserker I mentioned. Lubu? Oh, nope, Darius. If this is NP3 Summer BB, I'm gonna hurt somebody. Jack the Ripper? Oh, Wuzedian. Well, I think now I have NP5. Whole lot of purple. I mean, I guess that's cool. I guess this is my, like, payback for all those, like, nightmarish dreams I had about BB for a while. I got 2 dreams in a row where, like, I was, like, hiding from BB, and she was, like, actively trying to make my life miserable. And I talked about this on stream one time, and someone was like, hey, at least she's hot. And it's like, that does not help my case at all. Like, at all, actually. I don't care if BB's attractive. Waking up with my heart pounding because I was just running from BB in my sleep is not how I want to wake up. I don't care how she looks. Imaginary technique. Purple. Fort head. Well, I guess it all works out in the end. Don't you agree, Chowder? But we got something else we gotta do too. Why did I go here? This song is called Null, like N-U-L-L, like null and void. It sure sounds like a song that would be called Null, as in null and void. N-U-L-L. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get into this battle. We gotta switch over to NA. Because guess what? We're not finished yet. This is just so we don't hit full maximum AP. Hey, get out of here, Ilya. I was looking for the French one. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this now. At some point, we have one more chance to roll Jean. But I wanted to roll for Jean. I don't have her on this server. And there's something really specific that I really needed her for. Back when I played, Squidward, you know what I mean? What do we want to listen to when we roll? Hey, why don't we listen to some Paris Match? But what? We listen to Mr. Descartes, but I feel like I always listen to that song when I think of Paris Match. They have other songs that I like. It's just, I don't know, that's like one of my favorite. They have a song called I'm Still Lost in You. Let's listen to that one. Art thou ready? So far away, so long, so far away. This do be music for somebody, and in this case, I'm somebody. I hope this is like cool. Darius the Third from Persia. I hope this is cool. Let's on to the 100 personas. From insert region here. So long, so far away, feel lost in you. So cool. Who are you? Killing You. That's another good song by this band. Listen, like, they have a couple songs I really, really like, but they don't really have any songs I dislike. It's just kind of like, I don't know. If you're gonna tell me, hey, let's put on some Paris Match, I'm gonna be like, oh, where do you want to hear some Mr. Descartes? That's like one of my favorite songs, just like in general. So I'm always gonna like default to that one. That's not Gilgamesh. So like, oh, that's all there is to say to that, really. But like, you get what I'm going for, right? Like, it's like, if it is up to me to decide, I'm gonna decide on the one I'd like. I don't want to say I'd rather hear, because again, that puts like that negative connotation. But like, if it's up to me, I'm gonna count to 3. Mephistopheles? Who's that? Sayaku no akuma me. Cool. A lot of Hector today. Hey, that's Jean, but not like the one I was looking for. What does that even do? An NP game at 10%, strength up at 10%. That's actually not bad. The max limit broken, that might be doing some damage to some, like... Let me rephrase something. That might allow some art servant to be doing some damage. So I'm gonna do some damage. Created attack. What is this? So long, so far away. Ah, the smelly kaleidoscope. Great martial of magic. I remember watching someone and it was just like a recording of them like doing some rolling, and they got this and they got real excited, and it was like, I don't know, man, it's not bad, but it wasn't worth peeking the mic. Get out of here, Mephistopheles. A bite to eat. Go hit him with that. Yeah, but I got a life to live. And then you see their life to live and they're just like hanging out outside of a convenience store. Hit him with that. Well, what's wrong with that? Nothing in particular. just, I don't know. If you say you got a life to live and that's what you choose to live your life doing, I'm happy for you. Kiyohime. Do 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 do, kidding. Do 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 do, kidding you. I don't know what's wrong with me. Get out of here. Jill's. Ooh, I was right. Somebody called the Oracle. Because their time is... Their days are... I need a doctor. Man. Man, I don't even know who this is. Some type of freak. Never seen them before in my life. Dude, cool. No. Kidding you. I kind of really like their albums 10, 11, and 12. They have a bunch of other ones, you know. Most of their albums are named like numbers, like To the Nines, Flight 7, PM2. Like, that's cool. That's it. That's all I wanted to say about that. Like, I wasn't like gonna say anything deeper or cooler about that, but I really think that how they do their naming convention, how it's all like numbered, is neat. Even their other stuff, like they did Our Favorite Pop, and it's just like them covering songs. Even those are numbered. And then their remixes are also numbered. I mean, it makes it easy for a smelly individual to just like get into their music if they want to listen from album 1. But on the other hand, you could say it's really like not creative at all. Like the creativity of Elden Ring and its naming senses for the upgrade materials just being like, you know, what is like smithing stone 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's like greater and then like ancient or whatever, and it's like that's lame. You're telling me you developed an entire world, an entire big old wide world, a big massive just sprawling world and all this lore, and you couldn't come up with nothing better than Smith & Son 1, 2, 3, and 4. Listen to Mr. Seabed next. I don't remember this song at all, but I was looking through their songs I have downloaded, and I saw this one, and I was like, okay. This song already kind of sounds forgettable, which is why I didn't remember it, I guess. Get off my screen, Robin Hood. Round. Rotund. Darius III. Would you A, slap Darius III's bald head, or B, slap Darius III's bald head? But see, it's impressive because he's so big. You have to like jump up and smack him in the back of the head. You can't just like, you know, walk up and be like, hey, no, that's Heaven's Feel, not Black Grail. You keep, oh, I didn't realize this was 2. You know what I mean? It's not like Inshun where you could in theory just be like, hey bro, what's good? Smack. Although knowing him, he'd be like, I use my evade. I can sense your hostility because I've been blessed by the Buddha. And then he'd like swirl his spear around. And then he'd be like, anyway, by this command spell, eat a chicken wing. Oh, hey, there's Ku. And then he'd be like, no, you can't do this to me. Don't you know how many vows of celibacy I've taken? Would it really? No, it would work just that easy. Just given by how this series works. Because remember what happened with Sam? Because remember what happened? He's actually pretty cute in SE. He's just a nice guy. Totally wouldn't cut his arm off and shoot out a black hole. Anyway, it's kind of like what happened to Samson in Fate Samurai Remnant. Remember that? How they like cut off his hair and he immediately lost his powers and died. So like someone like Inshun that like it talks about all the things they've given up for like Buddhism and like they get their power from the spear and their Buddhist belief or whatever. Like if you just like command spell eat a triple patty burger, bro would just be like, no, you can't do this to me. Don't you know how much I've sacrificed? And they take a bite and then they die. Or like, I guess, in the, what do you call it? The Epic of Remnant, that one, you know, manga adaptation of it, pretty early on when they first meet Inshun, he's talking about Musashi, and then he's like, while you're attractive, I have taken a vow of celibacy. So like, you could also be like, now bust some cheeks. And then he'd be all like, no. And then like, would he lose his powers then too? Hey, Tawara. I assume that's how that would work, man. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just think about them. Oh, cool. That's a good CE. I need one more of those, I think, to maximum break. But yeah, I don't know, just like thinking about that. We talked about it, actually. No, I don't think we talked about it on stream, but I was messaging someone. It's like the same thing with Galahad, who gets their powers from purity. Like, what if you have a servant that summons an army like Darius III? And like, you know, like logistically, Galahad's a strong guy, but what is Galahad gonna do against 10,000 skeletons? Like actually, what is he gonna do against 10,000 skeletons? So you use his army of the 10,000 undead, and then you're like, Berserker, by my command spell, clap Galahad's cheeks. And then Galahad's just like, wait. And then like, you know, all the skeletons are holding him down. And then like he has like his pants like forcefully removed. And then see, even if you don't win that interaction, you've now made it to where he's gonna like lose his powers. Because remember also like in Lost Belt 5 when Achilles got shot in the ankle and like they were like, well, we thought you'd like die, and he's like, nah, I still got a little bit before I fade away. I'm just like greatly weakened. You know, it's like even if Galahad like pulls some protagonist baloney and like manages to defeat you, and then like by the power of Grayskull, and like, you know, it's like, oh no, and then like, you explode. Like, yeah, you lost, but they lost too. You know, it's truly If I can't win, nobody can win. Because now Galahad's powers are greatly weakened. If not, just completely gone. Because of his oath of purity or whatever that gives him power. You get where I'm going with that? Like, hey, Inchun, we were just talking about you. I don't know, it's like, no one thinks of these things. This is why no one ever wins Holy Grail Wars, and it's always just like, they decide to blow it up in the end. No one has the capacity to think of evil deeds like this. But I guess it also like requires you figuring out what your opponent's servant is. But I mean, I don't know, if you have Darius III and you're just like really putting in work, you know. You're just like really just like busting down the doors of that fort. Yeah, eventually, you know, you might force him to use his noble phantasms. Like, we gotta do this, Shielder. This is our last moment. And then they do it, and then it's just like, oh, Lord Camelot and a giant Kamehameha laser. That's Galahad. And then, like, even let's say like Darius III is just evaporated. What's stopping you from like going to local mage 24? Being like, hey, dude, I know that we were just trying to kill each other. My servant's dead, but like, if I can't win, nobody can win. So here's what you do. And then you tell them that, and then I guess it still doesn't work unless they have like another servant that summons an army. I don't know, man. I mean, I just think that that would be like the best course of action. It makes complete sense. Like, no one said you have to play by the rules. It's just like you should play by the rules. And I mean, that's not even against the rules. Like, you're fighting to the death. Like, it's just kind of really evil behavior. But I guess you can also see it as like, I do anything to win. So I don't know. Like, you have a case for no matter where you sit on like that end of the spectrum, man. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying. I'm just spitballing ideas. For like, when you find yourself in the Holy Grail War and you find yourself going up against Inchun, you know, it's like, or like, I don't know, you have him on your side, but you've been paid to throw, you know, what do they call it? Well, I don't know, there's a word for it, for like someone that's paid to lose. Well, you know, you just do that. You're just one of those characters, you were paid to lose. Oh hey, it looks like Shuga is like planning to do another run of like speedrunning Fate Grand Order. Like they're making a spreadsheet right now. Hey Romulus. These have been the worst pulls known to man, if I'm going to be real with you. Like, if they were pulls known to monkeys, they would agree with me. A monkey gotcha game, where you're pulling for bananas. Or I guess it could just be like a monkey gotcha game where you pull different monkeys. But I don't think monkeys would play that, because monkeys, well, okay. A lot of them seem to like be really aggressive and not like each other. But then you have like chimpanzees, and those ones are like actually like evil incarnate. So, I don't know. Where was I going with that? I don't know. I think I was going that you'd do something better, like if it was like different fruits, you could get a monkey to play a gotcha game. But if it was like pulling different like actual apes, I'm pretty sure they would be all like, hey, that's I can't remember the one I'm trying to think of. It starts with an M. I want to say mandrake, but that's not what it is at all. What is a mandrake? Oh yeah, that's that thing you pull out of the ground. Mandrill. That's what it's called. A mandrill. Well, anyway, yeah, you give the phone to like a chimpanzee and you're like, check it out, bro, they added mandrills to the game. And bro would just like go ballistic. And now he rips your face off. Why would you ever want to have a monkey as a pet? Like, actually. Like, genuinely. What do you gain from having a monkey as a pet? What do you gain from having a dog as a pet? Like, pets in general are just, like, cringe. If you're that lonely, go buy a dumbbell instead of an animal. What makes you think you're so cool that you can have the life of another life form in your hands, literally eating out of them? Yeah, I went to that interview today. I don't think it went well, but it didn't go bad either. I don't think it went well in like convincing me that I want the job especially. So even they said they're gonna call me tomorrow and tell me if I got the position, which already is a bit of a red flag. They're just like this gung ho, like, hey man, we gotta get everyone here. Come on. What do I listen to next? Clearly Paris match is not giving us the luck. I think we're rather stuck. But, yeah. It's because, like, they're about to hit their busy season. And the person that normally does the front desk is moving position. So they're like, oh man, we really need someone before the busy season hits. And I'm just like, man, when you say it like that, I don't think I really want to work here. You know, bad timing on the movie watching. You have to leave in 30 minutes. Well, GG. Are you going to be gone all day or is it just for a bit? Because if it's like just for a bit, you know, we can like wait. But like if you're gone like all day, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Bro, be like, shooba-dooba-dooba-da-bwee, da-da-da. You know what I mean? Oh, let's listen to that song. It's called Theme of 11. That'll be the last one we play from this band. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that Job. But yeah, they said that they're about to hit their busy season, which lasts for 6 months. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to deal with that for like, no, hey, David. You don't really ever see David no more. In 12 hours. I mean, I can just watch the movie tomorrow then. Instead of doing grinding tonight, I can just like clear out my storm pods, which are like both at 9 on both servers. And then we can do the like final bits of my grind. Oh, are you kidding? The final bits of my grinding tomorrow. Which is when I was gonna watch the movies. That is if you even want to see it. Like, if you don't care, I can just watch it without you. But like, if you want to see it, then like, we can move movie night to tomorrow. Man. Yeah, the back exposed. The hash slinging slasher. Well, let's just get a third one for good measures. Just do it tomorrow. Okay. Because I'm not going to be active in 12 hours, I'll tell you that much. You know what I will be doing in 12 hours? Probably asleep in a bed. I already said it, but holy schmoly. Worst roles known to man. I actually like this song a lot. I think I have that max limit broken now. For worse or for better. For Cheddar or for Cheddar. What am I saying? Cheddar. Like Bretta, but Cheddar. Get out of here, Lubu. And like I said, if it goes poorly, you know what? There's always Valentine's Day. This is the exact thing that happened for me trying to get Tamamo on JP. Remember? I used all that quartz and all my tickets trying to get Tamamo, and then I blew up. Hey, twice Peaceman. Finally, a true hero. Gerald Moe. Well, we're kind of out of Paris match that I think is like fun to listen to. Let me rephrase that. That I want to. No matter how I put it, it's gonna sound bad. Like I said, I like Paris match a lot. It's just I don't know. They usually don't have songs, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's get oiled up for this one. Where I'm like, yeah, let's pick this one in specific. Whatever. Going to NP17. Not at all with how little I've been getting him. Like, those two that you saw me get earlier was genuinely the most I've really gotten of him. I got one at the beginning, and it's been like 70 tickets I've used. He's like maybe NP4. I'm running out of patience. Medea. Medea's happy family. A good bite to eat. Oh yeah, you missed my roll on JP. I can send you a screenshot later. I did my guaranteed, my Gusser. Cool. Oops, I changed the size of the window by accident. I hope this is a writer. Hooray, John. Jonathan. That's what we've been waiting for. Those are two daggers, right? I always think it's a gun. You're surprised I don't have her? Me too. Like, actually, me too. Yeah, it is a dagger. Well, let's see. I think Siegfried is like NP4 now. What the? Oh no, he's NP5 now. You've got her NP3. Well, aren't you just the coolest chap under the sun? I forgot. They haven't implemented like life being good in this game yet. So like I have to actually put in all the EXP myself. I'm not gonna make it. Call the constable. And I don't even have any EXP. The first couple of songs in this album were pretty good, but now at this point I don't really like it. Like, I'm not feeling it no more. I listened to those first couple of songs off camera. Oh, just like hanging out, doing some reading. Oh, this is featuring Hatsune Miku. I know that guy. I don't think I want to keep this album. Cringe. Okay. Let's see. What was this one? It's called Portfolio. Portfolio. More like screams loudly. Anyway, I downloaded a bunch of J narration albums. Yeah, it's J hyphen and like, it's like generation but J hyphen narration. Let's listen to this one called Tadaima. It's 3 songs long. Get off the screen. You know that guy? That's John. From France. Shut up. Let's see if we can save any EXP. And also QP, because I'm kind of low on that on this server, can't lie. I have a lot less than I would like to have. Every little bit helps! Like that. I feel my skills have been boosted. What if she got hit with a brick? You think she'd feel like her skills got boosted after that? You think she'd be like, ouch, I was hit with a brick. Somebody call Jills. Super. I'm running out of EXP. Somebody tap in. I've got even less EXP. Please tap in. No. John Dark, please. Have you ever seen Dexter's Laboratory? Because saying that out loud made me think of Mandark from said show. I never, well, okay, Dexter's Laboratory was like a fun show to watch when it was on, but I never actually liked like sitting down and watching. I was never all like, oh yeah, man, let me get some Dexter in. Like never. But if it was just on, it was like, oh yeah, finally some Dexter. But even then, I don't know. Like again, it wasn't ever a bad show. It just really wasn't a show that I could really confidently say I liked all that much. Yay. You'll be like, check it out guys, I have even longer hair. See, you can tell she's a year 1 servant because she only has one line. Nowadays, they tell you a whole soliloquy. The whole poem, they're like, and then you're just like, holy schmoly, bro. Speed it along. Holy schmoly, bro. Can you, like, not take so long? And then it's all like, no. And then they, like, throw a pie at you. Fiverr. Speaking of Fiverr, actually, I was just saying that because of the number 5, but yeah, I have our next emojis, like the next 3 planned out, I think. I just need to send an email to the guy because one of them I want to commission is going to be an animated emote, and that guy's like animated emotes that I want to get it done from. It's based off of how complex it is, so I gotta tell them like the whole idea of it, and then they'll tell me how much they're gonna charge. I just don't want to talk to anyone right now. Like, leave a message after the beep. And then again, like, none of you care about me. You all wish I was dead. That's why you come out to the stream. It's just to be like, man, Celery's not dead yet. Let's kill them. So like, even if I get it, like, I don't know. I mean, it'll be fun. But like, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, like I always say, I don't do this because I want to become John Markiplier III, because I know that's pretty much infeasible for me at this point. But like, just knowing that I'd be spending a good chunk of guap and that no one would even use it except for like me and, you know, a couple other true freaks, it makes me think, is it even worth it? But then I also think, like I just said that entire thing, what's it matter? Like, if I wanted to have a big audience, I would make myself a lot more personable, and I'd play games that people actually want to see. But you know, I want to do what I want to do. I want to be what I want to be. All I want to be is me. Or something like that. Even if that means shooting myself in the foot 3 times over. Raw style. Hooray. John Dark Gaming. What the? Don't nobody think I'm cool, because I've sent out more than one of these. Watch this, I'm gonna prank Squidward real quick. Harise. Why couldn't anything else on your support list be cool? Harise. Because I would totally love to add you. I can add this freak though. I do what needs to be done. What else would you expect from a true freak? I guess we can take Jean instead of... Hey, Zeddy-san, it's you. How do? 1 year, you're in the clear. We were just talking about, you know... Well, I think I gotta sneeze. We were just talking about emotes and stuff. I don't even know if you're here for that, but that's funny. I was saying like, yeah man, I'm thinking of commissioning more, and then I went on a big tangent about this, that, and the third. Probably not. Makes sense. You just got here. I see. Well, welcome here. All you've missed so far is a little bit of pain, suffering, and then a lot of purple. Because I did my guaranteed, the old Gesser on JP, and we got a lot of purple. And then I used like 100 tickets on this server to get Jean. And yeah, it catches you up to speed, really. This seems like a good enough group of guys to do the job. You know, I was talking about it earlier, but I'm going to bring it up again. But, like, thinking about it, you know, it was from that spin-off manga, or I guess it's not even a spin-off, it's just an adaptation of Epic of Remnant. But the one where Inshun is talking about how Musashi's attractive, but he took a vow of celibacy. Does that even, like, would that even affect his powers if you use a command spell and we're like, Inshun, bust some cheeks? Would he like actually lose his powers or anything? Or do you think he just like get depressed? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that would just be like mental damage. It wouldn't be like Galahad who would actually lose their powers. I think he would just like take some mental damage and be like, oh man, my oath. Which I guess is just as bad as like taking actual losing your powers. Cause like if your mental drops, I guess it's just like it's over, man. Like he's too depressed to lift the spear. It's so over. They got old boy. He can't even lift his spear no more. His spirit's been broken. Then you know he might as well have just like lost his powers. I brought the wrong servant. Oops, my fault, original gangster. Well, I'm sure we can still pull it off. No, we didn't. I'm scared. Because if we couldn't beat that guy, we're not going to definitely be able to beat the next guy. Bro, I hate Castoria. Alright, Gawain. There is no one I trust more than you right now. Do it, Gawain! Do it! Do it, but not like in the Emperor Palpatine way, but like in an actually just like do it because you're cool way. Oh, he did it because he's cool. Just barely. No, I tried to bring you for no reason. I'm appalled. Spalding bald. Well, let's bring the actual freak that we need this time. It would be cool if we could bring the actual freak we need and they're holding the CE that I need to. Well, I guess we'll try you. You're not even the one I need, but maybe you have something cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, sure, we'll take this guy. Hey, I just got a word from upper management, but you have to have the base of your spine removed. Listen, I don't make the rules, I'm just telling you, but yeah, like, upper management says that your base of your spine's gotta go. They have a doctor there on Monday. They'll finish the job. They'll start the job, finish the job, and, you know, nothing to worry about. We don't have the money for anesthetic, so we're just gonna hit you kind of hard. No pain medication either or anything, so, like, it's gonna hurt, but, like I said, upper management decided it. You gotta do it. Lay down and just, like, accept your fate. We got one of those, like, kind of like a saw you hold in your hand. You usually use it for fishing, but that's like all we got. 120,000. Well, like, okay, what do you want to watch? Oh, wise guy, are ya? Well, joke's on you, because, I think I remember how to do that still. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't remember. That's okay. Because I have a YouTube video right here, because I always forget every time. Easy guide, 1 minute and 13 second long YouTube video. Wait, was that Shrek? That was Shrek. What? Okay, cool. I figured it out. Don't worry, Luigi. I got this. Let's see here. You can do it yourself, actually. Oh, okay. I hate you. I spent all this time. Thanks a lot. I waited hours and hours to figure out how to do it, and this is how you treat me. Well, we have other requests now that I think about it. Like, there was a used Caligula from Balls Lover 23 days ago. I did do that, I do remember. Because they were like, now wasn't that fun? And I was like, not really. And then Yusuke Bafapaparu used it 20 days ago. Pretty sure we did that one too. I know we did the one 8 days ago at least. Look everybody, that's Koyanskaya. She's so pink. Speedrunning seems cool until you realize you gotta spend like 7 hours figuring out how to do one tech you use once at the like beginning of your run. Or maybe that's like the fun part. And like you just have to be a certain level of freak, and most people, me included, just have not attained that level. It's like people who do like real boring hunts for Pokemon. For example, I was watching someone, they were hunting a Scizor in Sword and Shield. And it was just them, they stood in this one area, the Pokemon spawned in immediately on top of them. And then like, they would see, oh, it's not the right one. And they would have to like actually like exit the game because there's no easy way to do a soft reset on the Switch. You have to like close the software. And it's like, dang, that seems terrible. Like, and the thing was, they did it for like 3 days in a row for like 10 hours, and like each sitting, because they went over odds. You said your freakster powers are diminished. Me too. Like, I don't even know if I can call myself a true freak anymore. I'm more just like, it's like, there was once a vessel that held the powers of a true freak. The freak powers left, and now I just have this vessel that has like the remaining, like, there's like some lingering energy in here, but just that's like it. It's kind of like, you know, when all the mutants lost their powers in House of M, and the Blob lost their powers of having like their center of gravity or whatever, but they still kept them around on teams and stuff because they were just like a big fat guy. And they're like, well, he's so big and fat, he still makes a big wall, and he's pretty strong still for like a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like that. Like, that's me at this point. It's like, I've lost my powers, but it's like, I still have them to like, I don't have powers at all, actually. All I have now is just like the illusion, because my powers are so mundane that like, you can just be like, I mean, it's kind of there still, like, you know, he's like a big fat guy, but in my case, it's like, hey, so like a big freak. Instead, actually, what I just use my freakdom for now, instead of like doing something cool, like learning up the entirety of like a game or like a something, I just will like read an entire manga and that's like hundreds of chapters long in 5 hours, and then take a nap. I guess that's what happened. My freakdom went from being a true freak to now I'm just like a book girl. Which, I mean, I used to always be that way. Before I started streaming and doing stuff, that's all I used to really do, was just read manga like all day, every day, all the time. and then I would tweet panels constantly. But now I don't even use Twitter anymore. So like, it's like I'm just reading for the love of the game, which is all that matters, right? Maybe? I don't know. Man, everyone in this video game is so lame. I like playing on JP more because I feel like I find more cool people. All I have here are a bunch of like freaks, but in the negative sense. And you don't even play on this server anymore. See, that guy's cool. That's a true freak. That's a hero right here, dog. Right here. Good old Zob. Now that's real. Like, I don't care who you are, where you're from. You gotta admit, that one's real right there. I ain't never seen no one that real in my entire life. They even got them both them assassins level 120. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. You ain't never seen nothing like that before neither. That's real. But then everyone else is just like lame. Defiant Syrup. See, that's a really cool username, but then you see their support list, and it's like, who even are these people? Well, actually, my first thought is they must like blondes because of like their first like 3 and then 4. Blondes and then white hair. And then Koo. He's just like, he was just invited. They're like, yeah, we got like the yellow and white motif. But Koo's here is on, you know, like pro bono. We bought him a membership and he's just like, here, dog. Like, easy peasy, lickety split. I'm sure people think the same thing when they see my support list because it has like nothing meta on it. Like, you really have no reason to ever add me unless you want to like use my lance a lot. Or like you just like know me. I think I've been told that before. Yeah, it's mostly, I feel, oh, whoa, that's hard. But yeah, I feel like you mostly just add me not because you're like, yeah, man, TheSelleri Gaming. And they have some good servants to borrow. You usually add me for the novelty of like the weird servants that I have on my support list. Edith Marie. I'm stuck. I don't know where I'm at. It's okay, I remembered shortly after saying that. You think Oberon smells dusty? Because he's I guess he's like a butterfly, but I always kind of think of it more as like a moth. And when I think of a moth, I think of how they have that specific dustiness to them. And you never really see a moth in a nice place. You just see them like crawling around in dirt, or like in a stairwell, or just like somewhere weird. So like, that's all I'm saying is that I get the feeling that Oberon just smells like dust. Like, you're like, hey, Oberon, high five. And you high five him, and it's like a big plume of dust comes out, and you're like, whoa. You know, like when you hit a moth, and it just like leaves that like, that dust in the air, and you're just like, oh man, get out of here. Like, get out of here. Hang on, I'm looking at something on the internet. I also just got like a taste of tofu in my mouth. It was kind of off-putting. I don't think that Shuga's doing another Fate Grand Order like speed run. I think they're just making a chart for if anyone else wants to. Bro's like, I'm not gonna do it again, but if you wanna do it, this is how. Well, now we just gotta wait and hope that someone adds me. Because don't nobody want me on their support list, apparently. Not even apparently, it's just the truth. Don't nobody want me on their oh, except for this guy. Who's this? Miku. Alright, Miku, I'll add you. Sore inja. Sore Miku-ja. Check this out. Watch this. No, really. Watch this. And then I kick Miku just right after I added him. Get owned, freak. It's called you got used. It's called you're just another pawn in the game. It's called I'm miserable. I'm miserable in a unique way that can only be found in this modern world that we live in, with the problems and strife that we see all developed by our society. But you know something about that. Oh wait, I actually needed to do like one more thing on that server, but my fault, OG. We'll go back over to it once we can. I wish Pit from Kid Icarus was here. I'm sure they would like this song. Well, since we can't do movie night today, after I clear all my AP, I'm probably gonna go and like go back to reading something. Reading what? I mean, I'll figure it out. And we'll have to do movie night tomorrow. Unless we want to watch something else, which I mean we can, but I don't have anything else I want to watch right now. I know that sounds freakish, but Like, I don't have anything I want to watch at this time. Only thing I really wanted to watch was the Senpai wa Otoko no Ko movie, which we were gonna watch today, but we can't. So like, you know, we'll watch it tomorrow. And I bet you're all like, well, why can't we? Well, mostly because we were gonna watch it, and Sadaku-san wanted to watch it, but then they're like, I gotta go. So it's like, okay, and then so we're gonna postpone it to tomorrow. So Apollo cheese to any of you that were really looking forward to seeing it. I mean, again, we're still gonna watch the movie. It's just we have to do it tomorrow. I'm sorry, okay? Please. That's the part where you're supposed to throw an egg at me. Sudden downpour in your area. So what you're saying is that the sadness you feel inside that we're not going to watch Senpai wa Otoko no Ko, the movie, today, but instead we're going to watch it tomorrow, is like manifesting outwardly in your own like outside home area. Oh, you know, it started raining after that job interview that I had today. It was just like a drizzle, like a couple of like doo-doo-doo. And then like I started driving home, and then it started getting kind of bad. But then as I got closer to like my neck of the woods, it was dry as a bone, so it was like whatever. You sure hope lightning strikes you down where you stand. Well, you just gotta say something outrageous, you know. Like point to the sky, say something outrageous, and say, and if I'm wrong, strike me down right now. And then, you know, there you go. You've seen Ice Shield 21. Sometimes you have to make your own miracles. And that's how you do it. Jaku Danieru. Be like, Zeus, your son has returned. Where's that child support? And then you just get like struck down. If I don't have the blood of Zeus flowing through my veins, strike me down where I stand. And there you go. An automatic rifle. You know what you could do? Go super into debt and take yourself to one of those hick states like, I don't know, go to yourself to Kentucky and go yourself to a gun show. And you can probably buy a bazooka. No, not even probably, you can. I've seen a bazooka at a gun show. And you know what? It was for sale. And you know what? I don't think anyone bought it because, like, logistically, what are you going to do with a bazooka? Like, what is the fun in that? But yeah, just buy yourself a bazooka and I think all your problems will go away. Because, like, you can have, like, a neighbor or something and just, like, shoot into their house and explode it. And then be like, my fault, OG, I didn't mean to blow it up and kill your family while you were at work. And now you have a reason to live because you got to pay back your debt to society, you know? You'll be like, finally, a reason to live, paying back my debt to society, just what I needed. That'll be you saying that. I'm not hungry, but I've got like that bored hunger. You know that feeling when you're like, I could eat, but like you really shouldn't? I kinda got that. And you say fair? That's what I'm saying, like. That's what people try to make life sound like. If you talk to someone that's like 15 billion years old, they'll tell you something like that. They'll be all like, yeah, just get yourself a job doing labor. And then you're like, I don't know, man. I think that'll have the opposite effect. If I have a job doing labor where like all I do is like lift cement all day, and then I come home with my arms throbbing and I just like lay down in bed and fall asleep, and then I have to wake up and go and do it again the next day. That doesn't sound fun. Like, I really think that would like destroy my morale to keep living. Like, I don't know though. You said every 3 hours you get hit with the phantom hunger. Goodness. It's usually only me at night. Oh, but going back to what I was saying, yeah, like, I was once told that. It was by my paternal grandma. She was like, well, you know, maybe a labor job would be good for you. And I think about it, and I was like, even back then, I think I was like slightly more built. But like, even then, if you expect me to lift like a cinder block, like my back was just gonna explode. I am literally built like 2 sticks put together. And then you can say, yeah, but you'll get strong from doing it. No, you're just gonna get hurt. And if you can get through the getting hurt phase, yeah, you might get stronger. But like, you kind of have to have like a base to work with. And if you don't have like a base to work with, you're just gonna hurt yourself. Like, I'm speaking from experience here. Like, I got a warehouse job when I was probably in like the best shape I've ever been in. And I was just like, okay, yeah, and then this will help me like stay in shape, this and then that. And you know what happened? All I did was just like tear a muscle in my abdomen, and that took like 7 months to heal. I thought it was a hernia for a long time. I love that story, because you know why? Because I couldn't go to a doctor to get like actual medical help because I didn't have insurance and I couldn't afford to go to a doctor and pay out of pocket. It was terrible. And then I got this big bruise on my side, and I thought it was an actual hernia because of that. Because you know, like a hernia, like you get like a dark colored bruise on the side, and then like it's painful. And like all the signs are pointing to it being a hernia, and I was like, man, this sucks. It's like and I had to stay. The only reason I think I was able to stay at that call center job that I had there was because I had to stay at it, because I had to work there for like 6 months before they were going to give me insurance. So I had to stay there, and I was like, oh man, oh jeez, I'm in so much pain. But look at me now, still in so much pain, but in a different way now. That's just a long way of saying that I don't think that works for everybody. You know, one size doesn't fit all. It's just like you end up forcing yourself into. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole one size fits all of like, yeah man, you get married, have kids, live your life, whatever. That doesn't work for everybody, but it's kind of like expected that you'll force yourself to do it sometimes. I've talked about this before on stream. I think that's the last time I streamed. But specifically in the whole thing of like, you get a job to improve your mental health. Like, genuinely, I don't think it works that way unless your job is like it had to be super fantastical and something completely up your alley. If it's just like being a janitor, unless you're Mr. Clean, I don't think that's gonna be like, oh yeah, man, I'm loving my life more. Finally, I found a purpose, cleaning toilets. And I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think that's gonna get you out of a rut. If you were like a real world trapped in a rut, and like you're like, man, my life is miserable and it's going nowhere fast, I really feel like if like just doing something like that is like a surefire way to like getting someone to killing themselves. You're like, yeah, man, just go get a job as a janitor, and like, you know, the hard labor will keep you afloat. You'll find solace in hard work. It might work for some people, and I think those people that they know it'll work for, they already know and don't need to be told that. But someone that's like, I don't know, maybe something bad happened to them, they become agoraphobic, and like, you know, you're like, yeah, man, just get out there, forget the past. That's just like convincing someone to kill themselves, because then they're like, I have no one to confide in. Everyone's against me. No one understands me but me. And then they blow up. But hey, what do I know? I'm just an old lady that can't cast a spell. Honestly, what I really wish is that I could change society. That's it. I just wish the world was a place. I wish that I knew of a place, and the world could be that place, where it didn't suck as much as it does. A world where your whole life isn't just you work, and then you die. A world where you can actually be the you, within reason, that you want to be. I say that because, like, if your whole thing is like, I don't know, sneaking into the infant ward and like slicing open the soft part of a baby's head and pulling the brain out and eating it, yeah, I think, like, objectively, I hate to say it, but you are a terrible person. Like, you need some help. And you know what? In the world that I'm gonna create, you can get that help you need and figure out what your issue is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I left the rolling thing on. Oops. Oh, whatever. Anyway, that's all I'm saying is that, man, I just wish that, like, I wish that instead of working until we die, we spend our days eating fruit and floating in the ocean, like that one post says. That guy who said it's crazy how we have one chance at life, and instead of, you know, eating fruit and floating in the ocean, we spend it working until we die. You can make the argument, yeah, but if you save your money, you can retire at 70, 60, 50. It's like, yeah, but like realistically, man, those are like the later part of your life. In the part of your life where you should be doing the hanging out and doing stuff, instead you find yourself barely making ends meet and losing your hair. Again, please, if I am like looking at the world the wrong way, let me know. If you figured it out, if you have the answer, please let me know. I would love to know. I would love to be, like, you know, enjoying life free of strife. But like, no matter how I run the numbers, I just feel like this is just how it is. I kind of really hope I don't get that job. I mean, I need it for the money, but like, I don't think I'm gonna get it because there's definitely people that apply that are gonna be actually experienced in what they have to do there. Like, I don't have front desk experience. I just have dealing with like disgruntled customers and like manning like phone systems and this, that, and the third. Which I mean probably translates pretty well, but what I'm getting to is that like, for one, the job itself sounds like something that'll be a pain, and two, like I have some stuff I need to do before I think I can work. Like I kind of started applying for jobs too soon, but the mindset was that normally it takes a while before jobs actually start to get back to you. This one got back to me within like 3 days, and they're like, hey, we need to hire someone now. And I'm like, okay. Because I just feel like I have a few more things I need to do before I can comfortably like join the workforce. Like I got 3 appointments coming up medical style that I have to like do. And there's like, funny enough, another number, 3 more books that I want to read before like I start having to do something and have no free time. See, it's all like goofy fun stuff. I also need to like move some stuff around, which isn't that bad. But like there's just some little things I need to do before I can like actually be like, okay, all my free time is gonna be going to like barely getting my normal tasks done, and all of my other times going to like getting a bag. Why did I come here? You're following, right? I think even if I do end up getting this job, I still have like a week. Oh, cool. I still, I think, have a week before they'd like make me start working for real style. Hey, some EXP, come to me. This is why I never have monoprisms. Not a good excuse, but it's true, I never have any monoprisms. I got a pain in my neck out of nowhere. I hope that's a sign that a blood vessel exploded and then I blow up. A Future Funk song? Well, color me surprised. Give me that. Wait, no, this one's not that good. But I'll take Da Vinci. Oh, it's a gamble. Royaru Bunny. Sure, whatever. Hit him with that sure, like, whatever, dog. I thought I bought this one time, but it's right here. And I was looking for it, like, well, where'd it go? And I guess I just never bought it. It's actually really funny. Because I already have one, but I was like, I guess I'll buy another one just to have it. You know, give 2 to Oberon. And then I just never bought it. It's still right there. And I was all confused. I was all like, where'd it go? Oops. Well, don't worry, Jules. We finally got the EXP we need. For a cretin like you. I'm impressed. I didn't know Generation could make themselves some of that. Oh, it's a Kamone Sano. Kamome Sano. Are they that one person? No, they're not. They're an actual musician of the musician variety. They do stuff on like Speed Garage too. Who knew they could make future funk? That's crazy. Well, anyway. Who are you? Wait. We got Queen of Sheba too. Get out of town. Yay. Okay, and then we finish leveling him up like this, and then we gotta get Queen of Sheba all oiled up. Don't tell David. I never really knew what her voice sounded like. I've never really used this servant. Never had the desire to. It's just a cat. I always expect her to sound more like Tamamo, but she does not. Get off the screen. Get off the screen, but a second time. And there goes all my EXP for the umpteenth time. But it's okay, because we have more. Hit him with that. Wait, no, I think that's a tomato. I'm so fake hungry. I'm starting to feel actually hungry. That was the last track. I can't lie. I actually kind of like Generation. I think they're pretty good. I don't like the prices they sell their albums on Bandcamp. Bro, I'm not buying a digital album for $25. At least throw in a CD or a keychain and then you got me. But that much money and all I'm getting is just a song. Like actually dog, like actually dog, like actually, like dog, actually. That's insane. Dare I say that's not right. Like, I'm all about supporting the stream, supporting the dream. I'm gonna make you cream. But I'm not gonna make you cream if it costs me $25. I don't know who you think you are. I wouldn't even buy $25 from like a big name AAA music maker. Shut up. Okay. I always think that Queen of Shiba's a 5-star. Shiba no Jo.
砂の海の蜃気楼となり消えゆく女。されど願わくば語り継がれましょう。誇り高きあなたのいさおしとともに。
I don't think I have her NP5, I just realized. No! Did I say NP5 or did I say Bond 5? Bond 5 is what I meant to say. If I said something else, disregard. If I said, no, don't, then I want to say, yes, please. Curse you, Queen of Shiba. I don't have a lot of these blue little discs. That's a really, I'm glad you put it that way. Carnotasaurus 7. Nice to meet you. Nice to greet you. Have a seat, and we're gonna teach you. But yes, I do like Galahad's father a lot. That's really funny. Boruto's dad created statement. You think they'll make a show about Boruto's dad? I wonder what adventures he went on to. That's you. Yeah, I still haven't done it for him. I'm running out of these blue things. No, Jills, I don't want to run out of gems again. You like Melusine anymore? Well, you and like 90% of the fan base, honestly, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, you know, I mean, hey, whatever works. And then you do like the hang 10 surfer hand sign. But yeah, I mean, like I said, whatever works. Hang on, I'm drawing a blank. I don't remember where I'm at. I don't know what's going on. Now that I have EXP, there was someone I was gonna grail. Who was it? You know the answer, nephew. You know the answer. So they're all good for now. I wanna say, well, Qinliang Yu is one of them. And then so is Tawaratota. You can't wait for one, Gina. Yeah. Are you gonna roll for her, or are you just looking forward to the dragon's reverse scales? Like you licking your lips and rubbing your hands together to finally get yourself some Australian Aboriginal representation? Or are you more just looking for your reverse scales? I guess we can do a couple runs of this. See what's good. A ruler, Melusine? I see dragons reverse scales. That's that one that's been around forever, right? Like the green and red looking little wing thing. Can't you just like grind one of those from like a node and it'll be incredibly inconvenient and not a good idea, but like you could do it that way? I don't want to use any of my teapots right now. Leave a message after the beep. You're hyped for next year on NA? Any particular reason? Oh, is it because you like Awk 3? That one is a pretty good one. Like, Awk 3 is actually really cool. So was Awk 2. Ordeal Call, okay, I call them Awks, OC, Awk. But Ordeal Call 1's kind of really bad. But 2 and 3 are really cool. 4 is alright. Is that what you're excited about? Summer Percival. Cause if so, I can't blame ya. Head explodes, started bleeding from nostrils, dies. Hang on, I just thought about something. I needed to check my phone. Hang on, and on, and on, and on, and on. Okay, back at it again to the Krispy Kreme. Garno Taurusu. Shebin. What is your favorite servant? I guess it would be Sebin. It wouldn't be She. My fault, original gangster. I see. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good amount of stuff to be looking forward to. I forgot like 90% of that stuff came out next year. Listen, it's hard to keep up with like when 2 years go by and then it's like, oh yeah, now I gotta do it again. You know how it goes, Chief. You know how it goes. I'm assuming you only play NA. If I'm wrong, please correct me. You're hyped for Archer Tiamat? For her design or for her utility? Or some mixture of all three? Some evil third option. Which would also mean some evil fourth option. You went in both versions. I see. Do you just like Tiamat as a character? Do you have the current Tiamat? If the world is ending, do you have time? You have the current one? I see. Yeah, this Tiamat's really good as like a supportive servant. And like pure support. I mean, I guess she can do like some nuts crit damage and like just be like crit damage dealer 24. It's kind of nuts. It's like they're saying Rainbow Toff in this song. Okie dokie, okie dokie. How long have we been playing the game there? Garuno Taurus 7. Hang on, I'm doing something on the internet. I never watched that anime. I used to read the manga back when it was new, but then I fell off. I got lame and stopped playing the game, so to speak. Like I said, I've never seen the anime. I had a roommate some years ago that got real into it, like the anime, but they didn't even finish watching the anime. It really gets on my nerves when people do things like that. Like, they'll get really into something, but like not watch it to completion. It's like, not even like, how do you call yourself a fan? It's just like, aren't you curious how the show ends? Aren't you curious? Because like, you said you liked it, don't you want to like follow it to completion? And then of course, whenever you ask someone those questions, they just kind of look at you like you just pooped your pants. And it's like, no, I'm asking you the questions. You were the one who's in the wrong here. And then they just keep looking at you, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll see myself out then. And then you get like, I don't know, that's usually how it goes. Usually the end of it from there. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Isn't? Oh, is Owari no Seraph? Is that like done? Owari no Seraph. Seraph of the end. Oh no, it's still ongoing. How? I thought like the anime ended in a way that it was like, okay, they're really building up to like the last arc. But I guess it's still going strong. Oh, that's funny. Someone asked when a character stops being the absolute worst. I want to read the manga. I guess I can add that to stuff of the thing. Yes, honey, I know it's a wrap of the end. I was just saying it in funny ways because it's funny. Owari no Serafu. これから Nihongo no stream. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Tehe. Man, I wish a Magikarp was here. That'd be pretty cool. I wish there was a Magikarp in chat. I wish just like someone who watched the stream was just like an actual, like, honest to goodness Magikarp. That'd be pretty cool. I didn't know that either. Rhea Scrimmery the dinosaur. Yeah, I've seen the Bakugan anime. You know what I haven't seen? A shiny Groudon. Have you seen one of those? Have you seen a shiny Groudon? Sorry if it seems like I'm kind of distant, but like I said, I'm having to do something on my phone right now. You know, the old back and forth. And we also just did a bunch of rolling and stuff too, so like, oil season's a little dry. Oh really? Good old Alice, the root of all that is evil. But not intentionally, so it's okay, I guess. We're gonna wait for that 1 point to generate. I'm on my miser beat. I ain't never known nothing but nothing. Have you ever thought about heating up a coal? Just like one single, or just like one piece of like heated up charcoal and like taking a bite into it? Or like straight up eating just actual dirt. I've never thought about that last one, but like, you ever thought about it? It's like eating straight up dirt. This song is pretty good. Well, Adelante's voice actor just does a lot of stuff in general. They are just a popular voice actress. They're like, you know, it's like this, that, and the third. We gotta actually go back to NA real quick. I need to combine some of those new CEs that we got. I also wanted to check on something. So instead of just wasting time, we can waste time, but like by doing two things at once. It's called Screams as Loud as I Can. Hang on, I'm almost done doing my nonsense on my phone. Honestly, I think I'm pretty much done actually. I just gotta do like one thing. One final effort. One final labor, Heracles. You liked that quest? Yeah, it's honestly, I don't know. When I played it on JP, I thought the first one was pretty hard. I thought the second one was pretty easy. The third one's, I think, objectively fairly hard. And the fourth one is, yeah, another one that's pretty hard. I think the second one is the best one, personally. So if you like the first one, you're gonna like the second one. Hang on, I'm finishing something up. I'm almost done. I can do this. I can do this. Cardinal Taurus 7. Is there any reason you're avoiding any question I ask? It's not like you have to answer them, but I was just wondering if there's like, you're just like too cool for school. You're 28 years old. What does that have to do at all with what I just... Whatever. I'm happy for you or sad it happened. Okay. I'm like 95.5 done. It's good enough for me. Yay. We got just, my only problem is getting the Stardust. Like some type of crusader. We're almost done with the class score on NA. Almost there. And you know what? Once we're done, we get to do it again for the Berserkers. And you know, once we're done, I don't know, maybe Archer's next. Dijon. 1, 2, 3, 4. My baby don't mess. You level it equally? Does that just mean that you don't really have a servant that you like super like? I mean, whatever works, but like, as you can tell, there's specific servants that I like a lot, and it's like I want them to be at their ultra maximum. Okay, sweet. Any of that other more specific stuff I'll do on my own while watching a YouTube video or something like an insane person. Man, I'm just getting hungrier. I can do this. I can fight it back. You're a German FGO player? That's pretty cool. En spiller fra Tyskland. Forhåpentligvis går det bra med deg. Lykker du, Sigfrid? Tehe. I was almost done using the internet, but then an image that I had found, I just lost it. Now I have to find it again, and I'm just kind of... Once I'm through with that, I swear, I'll be done with the internet for like a little bit. if I don't find it, I'm going to eat someone's heart. But like, I'll like, I guess more like steal your heart. I'll rip it out, and then I'll feed it to someone on the street. Be like, hey dog, I brought you this. Oh, what is it? And I'll be like, candy. And they'll take one bite, but this ain't candy. And then they regurgitate. It's not looking good for the hero. Ah, consarn it. I was supposed to be bringing Queen of Sheba. It's looking even worse for the hero. Wait a minute, did I back out? Okay, I did. Your favorite isekai anime is Tensura. Slime. That's a cool show, I guess. I don't dislike it, but I can't say I'm really a fan of it. I watched the first season of it, and I think that was it. I read the manga at one point because it feels like I read every manga that ever gets an anime at one point before it did, and then I like stop before it gets an anime adaptation. But anyway, yeah. Well, I'm about to give up on finding this image that I lost. I don't know that character. I had to look him up. Are you one of those individuals that tends to be like a freak of the week where you have a bunch of in quote waifu? One of those waifu of the season characters. I'm nearly done. Hang on, hang on. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's who I just looked up, honey. I had to look them up because I didn't know what they look like. I mean, they seem neat. Just lady with white hair. White lady with white hair. I think they gotta sneeze. I did, I'm back. Do you buy anime figures, or do you just like watch stuff and play games, or like what hobbies have you? You like posters, huh? Do you like more like paper posters you have to frame, or you more like tapestries? Finally, I found that image I've been looking for. Alright, sweet. Okay, we're actually back. No more stalling. Yeah, I like posters myself. I more like to get ad posters, like you know the ones, like I have an ad poster for that Binria Saito-san anime. You know the one where the handyman gets isekai, he gets sent to a new world, the isekai about the handyman. I have an ad poster for that. I also have a couple ad posters to that Kino no Tabi game for the PlayStation 2. That was writer Hilda. I don't know, I don't play her. I'm pretty sure she's an area of effects servant, but that's all I can really tell you. I've never used her. But I can tell you that Junes Crane is a really good servant. Oh, she's a buster servant? Summer Kurim Hiruto. Yeah, I've never seen anybody else use her either. Like, normally I feel like you can see some videos of people like doing some nuts stuff, but I haven't really seen anything for her. I don't really see anybody complaining. I'm like looking at some, ouch, hit my knee on the desk. She gives like every debuff under the sun, man. And then gains 5 crit stars, which is kind of funny. You like Oberon? Oh, you say you don't like Oberon? Why? Like his design, his personality, his utility is really good. Like objectively, you have to admit his utility is like second to none. If you have a chaotic servant, Summer Crimhild can give them a 70% attack buff. If she has a 20% regular attack buff and then a 50% for chaotic. So like, again, if you have a chaotic servant, she can give them like a real mean buff. Because of Sword Art Online, I've never seen Sword Art Online. I've kind of avoided it like the plague since I first heard about it. Do you like that show? You don't? I don't see the correlation for Oberon's. Whatever. I mean, hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works, I'll tell you that much. You do you. Miss Crane. $11,000. Do we want to keep going for today? Or do you think this is a good stopping point? The Elseworld one? You mean where he's like Vortigern and he has like the dragon feet? How many more songs are left on this album? Killer Wave instrumental. Well, we've actually heard all the songs, and all that's left are instrumentals. This is actually song 10 out of 11, so we might as well just listen to these ones. Once this album's over, I think I'm gonna head to bed. So let's get in there, have a blast, forget the past. I have no clue what you're talking about. Is Elseworld something else? I thought you were just calling the Lost World, the Lost Belt, something else world. Because I mean, that is what that is. It's, you know, like an alternate take on the world, an Elseworld. But if that's not what you mean, then yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about. Korean anime MMORPG. I see. Yep, never heard of it. But I'm glad you like it. And you like that interpretation of Oberon. Sorry, I was thinking about something. And no, it does not involve donuts this time. And no, it does not involve horseradish either. I like using Juness Crane. It's too bad once this event's over, I'm probably never going to use her again. Never ever. Never ever, never ever, never ever, never ever. The Mash got a new class. I thought she's still a shielder, she just got upgraded. Like she's Pal Dan Smash, but I thought was still a shielder. More like just like a new title. Remember when Patrick was all like, believe me, SpongeBob, I know a lot about head injuries. He was so real for that. Yes, honey, I've played Ock 4. I've seen it. I even have read the story. Mash's transition was something to behold. She also got Vord. That wasn't so much to behold, I thought. But I bet someone out there was pretty excited about that. Yeah, the super cannon. The Howlin' Howitzer. There's even a new figure coming out of Mash, like, pushing her. I think it's her blocking the blast from Solomon. The figure looks pretty cool, actually. She did disintegrate after that, though. Yeah, hit him with that. Jag hade lust till att angripa. And then she did attack. I believe this is the last track. We're just gonna ride it out and then I'm gonna head out. I wanted to get to at least 1,000 of all these chests, but that is like not feasible. Like, I can maybe get to 500 of each, but I'm not getting to 1,000. I tried my best, I really did. I genuinely put in as hard as an effort as I could, and I only got about 400. I guess it's not bad, but I don't know. I thought I could do more. I thought I was stronger. Alrighty, Luigi. This is it. This is the furthest we could have gone. And it was nice to meet you there. Karu no Taurusu. You know, of course, if you want to come back, we do stream. And hey, right when I said that, I see you hit that button. Thank you so much. Salute the sun, have some fun, making a heart with my hands. I heart you. Thank you for coming through. We also have a Discord too if you wanted to join that now that you followed. If you have interest in that, I can post it in the chat. If not, though, yeah, we'll be back at it again tomorrow, and we'll actually have our movie night tomorrow. Supposed to do it today, but things happen. Then you know that it is what it is when you're trying to schedule stuff with other people. Bleach fan? Something like that. Something of a Bleach enthusiast myself. But yeah. I can go ahead and I'll post the link for you if you do want to join the Discord. We have a Discord here. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing our movie night tomorrow for real this time. As per usual, you can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hands to heart you for coming through. Thank you. While you can't see my hand heart, you can heart this hand here triple time over. I'll see you later, alligators, and after a while, you crocodiles.